I think I took a shit in my neighbor's lawn.
Yeah. Well, I love you madly, dear, and I need you badly, dear. Why did you leave me here without your love?
Oh, bro, I'm hurting.
Well, in bed each night I lie, and I think of you and cry, and I tell you all above, bring back my love.
Dude, it's around here. It's strictly fat chicks and dudes.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Oh,
hot
I thought you were
chick.
talking about ass.
Ass.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about.
You thought fatties meant fat asses?
Well, it does.
Really?
Yeah, you
No,
never
dude,
heard someone
fatties
say
is
that?
like a term. I'm pretty sure fatties is a term from Boston. It's like
Yeah, there's
fat-
multiple words. There's homonyms to it, but like I thought there was like
Yeah.
I thought that's what you're talking about. So, go
So
ahead.
if you were with your boys
Mhm.
and you were in like a circle, not like a circle jerk, but like a circle, you guys were hanging out,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Yo, guys, you trying to hit on some fatties later?"
No, you wouldn't use it in that sense.
What
You
would
would
you
be
say?
like, "Oh, she had a fucking fatty."
But if the plan was like to go out and to get some
Oh, yo, let's go talk to some fucking broads. That's what it is. Like when it's just,
hell yeah,
let's
dude.
go grab some,
I respect that, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That
man.
would be like the appropriate
You would say that with a
sentence.
straight face too.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know. I couldn't see my I would probably laugh like if you said that to me,
What, let's go get some fucking broads?
like with a straight face, dude. I'd be like, this guy's fucking cool.
Broad is one of those words, like, it's another one I didn't realize was, like, it's not a bad word because, like, I know women that are, like, tough broads. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's, like, it's not disrespectful to them. It's not
No.
I wouldn't want to disrespect a tough broad because they'd punch me in the fucking face, But,
Yeah.
like, I don't think of it as, like, I don't know. I don't think of it as bad of a word as like a lot of people. No, because I didn't even know it was a thing. Like we use it,
Yeah.
like I grew up using that word regularly. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a bad word. Like there's I would like speaking of friends, very close friends. I would say, oh, I fucking
Yeah.
love that broad.
I think it depends on the amount of confidence you have too going into it. I had a buddy in college, dude.
I don't think you need confidence when it's not a bad, like, to me, like, I think it has a different meaning to a lot of other people than it does to me. I never had that, like, negative meaning of that word until I was, like, 25.
Do you think it's, like, geographical? Because, like, dude, I had a buddy who was, like,
Maybe,
300 pounds in college, and he would walk up to, like, the hottest chicks in groups and just be like, what's up, you fucking cunts?
Well, I mean, that's, like, that's one step under hitting a woman. I mean, that's, like, that's not what I'm doing at all.
But he was fat, and he said it with confidence, so it's like...
Well, if you were good looking and you, like, well, cunt isn't, I mean, any word, really.
What if she likes it, dude? Some
Like-
chicks like that, man, when you, like... you hate fuck them. I've never done it personally, but I've heard stuff.
I thought we were talking about girls. You crank this shit up, huh?
Yeah, dude. I'm just freeballing it, dude.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
You're saying it's geographical, though, dude. Like,
I don't know if it's geographical or if it's whatever, but it
mean-
wasn't like, I don't know. I just but I get the other side too. Like, cause I've never called a woman a bitch. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's like, I have, but they were being like, it was in an argument, but I would never refer to like a group of girls I don't know, or like, oh,
Yeah.
this fucking bitch. It's not part of my vocabulary. Wasn't raised like that, all that shit, whatever. But I would say like, oh, I like that broad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, to me, it's like broad, dude, kid, bro. Like, it's just in that family of words to me.
you're blowing my mind right now, dude. This should be a fucking TED Talk, dude.
Well, it's just like, it's like every, you know what I mean? It's like, it just, I don't know, like, but some people have it, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you call them fatties, though, so it's like, what's really, let's not stray off of that. Like, that's
Yeah.
the wild thing.
Dude, I
So
mean...
5 Trulies, go to the bar, fatties. Then
Yeah,
what?
man. You just kind of talk to dudes about your feelings and stuff, and then you start to get sad because you're like, what am I doing, man?
When you're drinking?
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's
You can be
always-
yeah, then.
I mean, dude, if you're surrounded by, like a bunch of tits and like bad decisions, it's always a good time. But there's just a bunch of hairy dudes around you and a bunch of fat chicks who are like altering their image. You know, you start to get that mindset where you're like, I could be at home playing Warzone, probably fucking popping off with my boys, dude.
Do you have Warzone in here?
Yeah.
All right. I haven't played Call of Duty in years. Let's fire up the sticks after this.
Well, I mean, we can't. I mean, we can try, I guess.
What do you mean we can't? I thought you said you have Warzone in here.
It's multiplayer, dude. It's not like PlayStation back in the day where you can just like
We
play
can't-
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit
Yeah.
2.
Then let's switch off on the sticks. I want to get a game of Call of Duty in. I haven't played fucking
Yeah.
COD in forever.
We should drink like 13
I'm not drinking
beers.
tonight. No way.
Yeah, I'm just
Actually, I already drank a little today.
yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Just a little.
During the day,
Yeah.
just get like a little buzz going.
A little bit. I had a beer, and I had a leftover of... I had like a beer, and I'd say half a Manhattan.
Okay,
Just like that.
so you're the type of dude who can just like have a few beers and just like be fine.
Yeah, I've learned to do that, though.
Yeah,
I used to not be able to, and I think the last few years I've really learned to do that.
take me back, dude.
I used to drink and just not stop until I went to bed, regardless of what day. I still will if the occasion calls for it. Like if it's appropriate, I will. Like if I'm like, especially when I'm back home and like watching the Pats or whatever. Like I'll drink from once I get to my buddy's house until I go to bed. But
Yeah.
I don't have the thing is now I don't have the time to do it now. You know,
Yeah.
I used to just like bartend and fuck around. I could like do it all the time, but now I don't have the time.
Yeah. You're chasing your dreams, dude.
Nah.
But when you're saying with the boys, you drink a fuck ton with the boys.
Yeah, oh
Like
yeah.
watching the Pats?
When I'm back home, dude. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
What would happen like if like when the Pats won the Super Bowl, you were probably like
Oh, we went
blackout
wild a
drunk?
few times. Yeah, we went crazy.
What'd you do?
Just partied in my house like hard.
Really?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
we like everyone would pretty much like for the Super Bowls and shit. Like we watched the last 3 Super Bowls at my house in Peabody, and like we, bro. I mean, the amount of booze we just had to start off to watch the
Yeah.
game would be good. I used to for those big games. I can't really drink a lot, even when I get nervous. You know what I mean? But there'd be so much alcohol, and then I mean, some of those nights, like the night they beat Atlanta was like the best fucking night of my life.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I got a case. I thought I jinxed it, dude. I remember like the Friday before, I picked up a case of champagne. I was like, oh, if we win on
Mhm.
Friday, I want to have a bottle of champagne for everyone. So I got like 12 bottles of champagne. And I remember I forgot I had them out there till like an hour after the game. And I remember I brought those in, and we just, you know,
Fuck, dude.
yeah.
Damn, dude. There's nothing better than that, man. When you buy something and you forget.
Yes.
still have it?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Because I was like I remember thinking the whole weekend. I'm like, dude, I bought this fucking champagne. They're gonna lose the game, and there'll be a champagne. There'll be
Yeah.
just that reminder in my backyard, just not letting me emotionally evolve. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I remember thinking about it when they were losing in that game, and then we partied for like an hour, and we were just so like overwhelmed, like I couldn't. And then I remember it just came to my head randomly. Like we were crushing beers and making drink. Everyone in my house, like my mom, everyone, like 7
Yeah.
of my buddies, like we're just going mental. And I was like, dude, I have an entire case. I was like, I can't wait to go outside and just give this to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a great,
Feel like a fucking hero. dude.
yeah, it was a great surprise, and everyone was so happy. It was a very emotional moment in my household because we're super invested in that team every year, but especially that year, we were very emotionally invested.
Yeah. Like every game, you're just fucking.
Every single game.
You're crunching the numbers and
Every game.
emotions are fucking flaring, dude.
Big sports fan?
Not that big.
No.
I don't gamble or anything like that,
Yeah.
but I like to watch sports by myself, dude.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way. I just like to.
I do it. I literally watch sports by myself every single night.
Yeah, man. I can't like. I never got into like going out to the bar and like I could never watch the.
It's a
game,
better
like-
experience when you're not around that shit.
Yeah, like I watched the Atlanta game. I mean, dude, I fucking cranked one out by myself.
I don't blame you. I didn't even. I no contact ejaculated during
Yeah.
that pass. Like I just,
Dude,
you know.
I literally watched the game by myself on my couch, fucking big screen TV in front of me.
Yeah.
Whole game, I was like, "There's no way we're winning," but I just stayed. I just fucking fought it out, dude. They fucking won, dude. Just fucking cranked one out, dude, and just went to bed, dude. It was fucking amazing, man. I thought about that night for like 4 weeks. Did you have that after they won? Like for the next like month, dude. I was like, "There's no way that happened."
Bro, I remember that like after a few hours, I couldn't believe it that before I went to bed that night, I remember a couple of my friends left and a few of my friends stayed over my house that night. I mean, we were hammered. I rewound it and like rewatched the game again before I went to bed at like 5 in the morning, maybe,
shit.
because I could not believe.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't believe that happened.
Yeah.
Because like it's like when you watch a close sport, like when you watch like a game like that, I didn't enjoy 1 second of that entire game until it was over and the Patriots won. Like all those great plays, yeah, they're amazing and stuff, but like I couldn't even go back and like watch highlights because I would still get nervous for like a while. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't think. I remember like just having conversations with like random people and be like, I cannot believe dude, months after that game, but especially like the month after, I was like, this is like a long dream, or I'm on a drug right now. Like something's.
It was one of those moments where you're like, dude, I might actually be high right now.
Yeah.
I might have fucking sniffed some pain or something.
I couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, dude, what's scary about those sports moments is if you're a big sports fan, the celebration after.
Oh.
Like, dude, if you're cocked, like the willingness to do anything.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, yeah.
That's why I'm happy I'm by myself and sober. Because, dude, if I was like 15
You
deep.
just said you drink once a month.
No, I'm saying like if I saw that game at a bar.
Okay.
And I was like 15
yeah.
deep. And there was a bunch of people around me. And everyone was like, you know, jump off this table and fucking put yourself in a headlock like with a boner, dude.
My problem is being in situations like that, especially for like giant games, is like you deal with so much morons that like I can't control myself, where it's like when I listen to someone, I listen to people talk all day. I mean, 85%, I wouldn't say 85, but a lot of the stuff that comes out of my mouth, I don't know what I'm talking about. But when I hear someone talk about sports and they don't know what they're talking about, especially when they're talking about like my teams and specific things, that's like probably the only way I would ever get in a physical altercation for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yeah. When I see people like I was recently I was at a Giants game, but I wasn't in there. I was just hanging out at the tailgate. And there's a fucking there's like a sports book like attached to the stadium pretty much. Like you got to walk, and I go, I want to watch the Patriots. I wasn't going into the game, and I'm like, I don't want to party. I want to watch the Pats. So I walked over, I went to the Pats, and there was this big play in the game where it was like a catch and like a ball extension thing. Everyone and their mothers commented on it. They're all gambling. I'm not gambling. I'm just watching the game. And like I was arguing with this fucking moron fat fuck from New Jersey about the rules of a catch. And it's, of course, it's a challenged play or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not even going to fucking talk to you because you're such a moron. You don't even know what's going to. And then the play gets overturned, and I was correct about everything. And I was like, I'm acting like an asshole. You know what I mean? I'm like, why am I doing this? You know what I mean? Why am I even sitting here with these fucking imbeciles?
Yeah.
So that's why I it's safer for me, and it's just a better overall viewing experience as well when I just watch it at home.
Yeah.
I share your sentiment as far as like.
Because, dude, you just see every play, man. You're like emotionally invested, and like you don't have
But
to
games I don't give a fuck about. I like watching games. Like when I'm out and just randomly watching a game, I like that. I enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, dude, I won't even like think about like the past few seasons. I haven't even really been emotionally invested.
Mm-hmm.
I've just thought about random shit every play.
Yeah.
Like if Mac Jones just fucking threw it like full speed off the fucking like.
Just fires it at some kid in the third row. He's gonna get pissed at Joe Judge and just fucking launch a football at some kid from Hingham.
Dude, my attention span, I mean, everyone's has kind of diminished. I think it's like 8 seconds, but mine is like.
Like you average, you like know what your attention span actually is.
I just know it's going down.
Sure.
Like, and I think it's, you know, I think everyone's is.
Definitely.
For sure. They're like, we need an explosion. We need something crazy to fucking happen right now.
100%.
That's how I feel with sports sometimes, you know?
Yeah, see, I don't. Sports is something to me where it's like, it's truly like meditative in a sense where it's like probably the only thing left that it'll turn my brain, the only form of entertainment left that'll like really turn my brain off.
Not football. I mean like baseball. Like I want, you know, I'm happy like they can do steroids again and just like.
Oh, I really wish they could like do. I want them to do like 1997 steroids.
I think they can. I've had this talk with like a few people.
Yeah.
And I think there's a rule now. It's like you can just take steroids.
I spoke with someone who was a Major League Baseball player, and he was telling me that everyone in the league was on Adderall. And this guy at the time was in the league for, probably 6-7 years at the time when I used to talk to him, because I used to ask him about shit and the team he was on and stuff like that. And he was telling me, and then I was thinking about, like, yeah, why wouldn't you be on like Vyvanse or Adderalls if you're like especially if you're a fucking batter,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I mean they're all boozing hard, which helps with baseball. You know, you can like fucking.
Yeah, it does lower the tension. You know what I mean? Baseball, it is fun when you're playing a game and you're just drinking beers, dude. You know,
You gotta know your like liquor for sure, man. Especially with baseball, dude. We had a kid show up to our high school baseball practice, fucking like.
I miss when kids in high school used to just show up to like daytime events, shit faced, dude. That was my favorite.
Kid showed up.
Did he go to school that day?
Yeah, dude, he showed up like 8 Budweiser's deep.
What time was it? What time was it?
Like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Was he drunk at school, or did he get out of school and then
He was for sure drunk at school.
Yeah.
Probably just shouting shit out in class. Dude, he was playing third base, dude.
Yeah.
Literally just took like three to the chest. And then, dude, he would pick the ball up.
Fucking just throw it to second base when he should be to first.
You threw it, dude, fucking so far over the first baseman.
How long till the coaches found out?
Fucking 5 seconds. They were like, this kid's fucking shit. Dude.
What did he? Did he tell them? Were they like, dude, you're fucking drunk?
Oh, dude, he kept trying so hard. Dude, we all thought.
I'm fucking coughing.
Dude, we all thought he was trying to be funny. Like when he threw the ball, like we thought he was like purposely like trying to throw it in the road.
Yeah.
He was just fucking.
Did he tell anyone he was drinking?
Oh, dude, fucking. If I was like, you know, if I was fucking 12 years old, I'd be like, there's something wrong.
How
with
old were you?
No, I'm just saying, like, dude, it was obvious he was shitty.
You were in high school, right?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
grade was he in?
Senior in high school, dude. I was a junior.
Yeah.
We were just taking reps at third base, like doing infield out.
Yeah.
But dude, I felt bad. He just kept taking it off the chest, picking it up and throwing it into the stands.
Did he get in trouble? What happened?
Not in trouble, but the coach was like, all right, you know, take it easy, man. Like, you know, go take a breather.
So what did he do? Did he come back to practice?
I think he went on the bench and just sat there and watched.
Yeah.
Kid was fucking sloshed. Dude.
Yeah,
That's it's a
shit-faced.
safety hazard, dude.
Getting drunk was so much different when you were like that age. Because it was like
Oh, dude,
when
it's
you
the
add
best.
in like that thrill of like not being allowed to drink and you're not supposed to be drunk and like all that
Yeah.
shit, it's almost like doing another drug in its own. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's like a totally different thing. Like I can't be like visible. Like right now, I could walk around shit faced and no one gives a fuck. You know.
Yeah.
But like back when you were like, I remember I went to school drunk a couple times and like wiring. I'm like, if they know I'm drunk, I'm gonna get like in trouble or something.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just the thrill, dude, and it's also
It's the
like
funnest part about it.
it's like taking a shit for the first time, dude. You're just like, what is this? Like, you know, you're new to it.
What's the furthest back? Like, what's the earliest you remember taking a shit?
9/11,
You remember shitting on 9/11?
100%, dude. me and Dave were talking about this. Took a shit in my neighbor's yard on 9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking like duplex.
Yeah.
Took a shit on their lawn.
Why'd you do that?
It was like my first time like not wearing diapers. I just had like
How old are you?
4.
I never remember. It's weird with me because I was like potty trained my entire life. Like the day I came home from the hospital, I was pissing and shit and like
Holy shit.
I was in like
Yeah.
urinals and toilets. So it's like,
Yeah.
but I feel like 4 years old is like old for that.
I think I was like borderline retarded until like a few months ago, dude. Honestly,
Are you sure about that?
because like
Are you sure you had that breakthrough a few months ago?
I mean, I give it the few month leeway, but we
Yeah.
all know, you know. But like back then, dude, just reckless. Like I'm wearing. I mean, dude, if I'm wearing Spider-Man underwear and like taking shit. Like,
So do you remember 9/11? Like,
I remember like watching the fucking newscast for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
yeah,
it was a big moment because like, dude, everyone was like crying and like
yeah,
people were freaking the fuck out. I'm taking a shit. Like, it's like something you remember. But
Yeah.
like, dude, obviously I was so young, I don't remember it vividly.
yeah.
But I remember the bits and pieces of it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So all I can tell is my story.
No, I didn't mean like if you remember 9/11, like when it happened. I mean like, do you remember it like on a random Monday in like July?
Oh, like, do I pay my respects?
Like, did you forget?
Fuck no, dude.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Nah, dude. I'll put some fucking respect on that, dude.
Just making sure.
How about you?
Yeah, I never like when they said 9/11. Never forget. I've never forgot it.
Fuck
There's like I feel like 2% of my brain that just loops 9/11. Like it's just CNN
Yeah.
on 9/11, just so I don't forget about it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what it's all about, bro.
Yeah.
Never forget, man. What were we talking about?
I have no fucking. I literally have no idea.
Oh, we're talking about alcohol, dude.
Oh
when
yeah,
you're younger, yeah.
Alcohol when you were a kid, when you weren't supposed. You have a fake ID?
Yeah, I had 2.
Nice.
Ordered 2 from this website, and they both got taken like within like 2 months.
Yeah. So where'd they get taken?
I think Newport, the
Fancy place in Rhode Island.
yeah, they have this like St. Patty's Day parade, and I just walked into like a fucking club.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, "How you doing?" And this dude just like took my ID and fucking snapped it in half.
Really? What state was your ID from?
Connecticut, I think.
Yeah.
How about you?
I had an ID that someone gave me to like one of my buddies gave me when I was like 17, I think. I think I was 17. He gave me an ID just so I could like buy blunts and play the lottery. And then we needed to buy beers one night, and I was like, let me see if this fucking thing works, and it did. But I got that taken away from me. I fucking got caught by the cops one night drinking, and they took my wallet. And
Have you ever been arrested before or no?
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah, I'm
Not
not.
that you can remember?
No, yeah, I don't. I've had a like that. I was that ID when that got taken away, which was I don't know, a few months later or something. I was like drinking a beer at school, and it was like the football game. I was in like the parking lot where the football game was, and I was like just drinking a beer, and they fucking flew in, and they knew I was drinking. I was like, dude. They acted like we had Coke in the car. They're like searching it. I'm like, dude, I'm just having I remember telling the car, I'm like, I'm just having a couple fucking beers.
Yeah.
And I was pissed, dude. I was fucking heated, dude. I was
Yeah.
like, that was my idea. And then I remember he was trying to tell me, he's like, where'd you buy that? Where'd you get this? Where'd you get this? I'm like, I'm not fucking telling. Like, I'm like, oh, I found it. And then they told me about that was what he was talking about. Then the ID said the same thing. I go, oh, I found it on the street. I go, I was just going to put it in the mailbox. I go, I just found it here. And
Yeah.
I had to go to court for it and stuff. And it was a
So if you grew up in Mass, were you throwing fucking haymakers at lunch?
fighting.
Yeah.
No, I got my ass kicked, dude.
Really?
I've fought, but
Did you
no, it
play any
wasn't like
sports
that.
at all? Did you play football?
I played my freshman year of football. I played freshman year of high school football. I fucking sucked. I hated it. The only reason I didn't quit is because like I was like, oh, I'm not gonna quit on the team, but
Yeah.
fucking hated every second of it.
Really? That's
Hated
so
it.
interesting.
I
dude.
played Little League and Salty. I never wanted to like play past Little League.
Yeah.
I loved baseball too. Fucking loved it. But I liked playing it with my friends. I didn't like Little League that much. I'm glad I made some of the best friends to this day, some of the
Yeah.
best friends in my life playing it. But like as far as like actually playing it, I always enjoyed like wiffle ball. Like we played wiffle ball and shit. That's what I liked, you know?
Fuck yeah, dude. Dude, that's so interesting, man. Like, not being a dick, but like, dude, you fucking love the Patriots and you love
Yeah.
NFL football, but
Yeah.
you hated playing.
I just think I hated like the organization of it, where it was like, I don't know, maybe I just never had coaches that gave a fuck or like things
Yeah.
like that. You know, it just
didn't-
wasn't for me. Like it just wasn't like, bro. It's just the same way people love television and stuff, and they don't want to be an actor.
Yeah.
Until I found like improv and acting and stuff, then I was like, oh, this is what I was supposed to be doing as a kid. You
Yeah.
know, but that doesn't. I'll watch, dude. I'll watch. Tomorrow, I'm waking up for the Manchester City game. You know what I mean? 7 a.m. I'm waking up for it.
Yeah.
So
But,
I
like,
I love watching sports, but I just never.
Yeah.
But I'm like, don't let me fool you. Like, I can throw a football like 55 yards. I got a cannon
Yeah,
for
you
an
can
arm.
throw a
NFL,
fucking
I'm telling you, I can throw
kite.
like a decent pass like within 35 yards. Like I'm pretty accurate.
Like a tight fucking spiral.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah,
have
dude.
like a good arm. Every time I throw a football with someone, they're like, "Dude, you can really throw the ball." I'm like, I just like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I
You
just
think if you had the right coaches and like emotional support, you think
Yeah.
you could like enjoyed it? You think it was
Yeah.
like the environment you were in?
I don't know. Probably just always wanted to be doing other shit. Sometimes
Yeah.
I had fun like randomly, but as far like I do remember I had fun like playing in like a couple basketball leagues. Like one basketball league in particular when I first moved to the suburbs, and that was like fun. But like other than that, like I'm like I
Yeah.
have just as much fun.
I'm gonna be honest with
Fucking
you,
around
dude.
with my
Like I
friends.
played football and
What position?
I mean, dude, I played line, like offensive and defensive line.
Mhm.
I tried playing linebacker one year
Too slow.
because I was just like ripping the weight room, like I was fucking benching, like
Yeah.
I was just lifting like insane weight for my age. And I just walked up to the coach and I was like, "Hey, can I play linebacker?" And he was like, "Yes," but I'm like borderline retarded, so like, fucking dude, no idea what I was doing. Like I
Yeah.
fucked up every play, so they put me back on like defensive line.
You didn't know how to like read an offense or like see where blocks were coming from.
Nah, dude, they'd fucking tell me to blitz, dude. I'd like drop into like cover two, like
Yeah.
shit like that. Like,
So you're just not listening. you're like, it's not even an athletic thing. You're just not.
yeah, I don't feel like
Did
I
you get
had
good
a-
grades in school?
No, fuck no, dude.
You ever get held back?
No, not like that.
No.
But like, most of my teachers were like,
Bad grades or what? Like, did you get like D's and F's?
no, like B's and C's.
So you had pretty good grades.
No, not good grades.
You don't think B's and C's are
In
good?
fucking high school, dude. It's fucking high school, dude.
Yeah, that's above C.
I guess it depends, man. Like most of your teachers like don't want to be there and they're just like waiting for the summer. And it's like, I guess if you have a teacher that's like super passionate and like,
First off, hold on. A, B, C, D, F.
Yeah.
Okay? F failing, D just above failing. That's the bottom fucking pot.
yeah,
C, which is right in the middle, is fucking average. B is above average. A is like exceptional. You deserve that. So yeah,
Yeah.
B's and C's are above average grades.
I guess I don't know. I was thinking on like a GPA scale, because like that's what you're like going to college for.
You
So,
just
like-
said you applied to a school that has a 95% fucking acceptance rate.
Yeah. So I could have had like a fucking 1.9 GPA in high school and gotten in,
Yeah.
but like I didn't have the GPA to get into like a legitimate,
Like Princeton.
no, just like a regular like fucking school, I guess.
Johnson & Wales not a regular school.
No, I mean, dude, college is just like a business in general. They just want your money, so it's like, think about all the fucking kids who used to scream.
No, I
penis.
know that. But did you know that at the time? Did you know that in high school and when you were going to college?
No, man, I was just fucking high and drunk all the time.
So like when you applied to this college,
I was high as tits.
but you were so high, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna do
I was
this?
high as tits when I got accepted to my first college. I was at
On what?
I was at a Five Guys restaurant. I was high as tits. My mom was like, "Hey, you got into some school in like New Hampshire."
Smoking weed? Or
Yeah.
like anything else?
I know. I was high as tits at a Five Guys eating like a double cheeseburger. My mom texted me and she's like, "Hey, you got into this school in New Hampshire," and I was like, "Holy shit!" And she was like, "Yeah, it's $70,000 a year."
Yeah.
So like, even if I did get into those
You're not
good
going
schools,
to it.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking Johnson & Wales, or like URI,
What's
or
Johnson & Wales cost you?
probably like the same as like URI, like a state school, pretty much.
How much?
20, 25.
God damn, bro.
Yeah.
$25,000 a year.
Yeah.
That's such bullshit. They let cunts like you go to like take these fucking loans out and all this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But they give me shit if I want fucking credit cards and all this shit. You know what I mean? It's such bullshit they do. This student loan. It's such a fucking scam.
Yeah, it's
You're
a
right. It
scam,
is a
yeah.
fucking scam. Thank
just a
God I
huge
didn't go to
scam,
that
man.
shit. They're
Like,
fucking
dude.
forgive it. They want to forgive all these fucking kids for going to fucking college and all this shit. Why don't you forgive my fucking credit card bills? I didn't go to college. Why can't I get some fucking debt forgiveness over here?
Yeah.
I owe 6 people $2,000 in Revere right now. You think I don't want the fucking government to pay that off for me? Of course I do.
I mean, the moral of the story, man, is like, do I
Fucking gov.
Do I regret like smoking weed and drinking beer in high school and like being stupid? Like, no.
Fuck no.
Like, would I go back and try? No, dude. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, I barely made it by, and I'm happy I did. Dude.
Doing
Like,
pretty good. Doing
Yeah.
pretty good if you're living in this place.
but anyway, dude, back to my original point, dude, was like I didn't even enjoy football, and I played it like I enjoyed like certain things about it, but I didn't like, I didn't love practicing.
Yeah.
I didn't love getting coached. I mean, I loved like the Friday night lights, I guess. I
Yeah.
love the camaraderie, dude.
Was there a big? Did you go to a big high school?
Yeah, I mean, dude, we were in like 2 state championships, so
Oh.
the camaraderie was there, dude. Like, do I miss like seeing another dude's nuts in the locker room?
Sure.
For sure, yeah, dude. Do I miss like touching other dudes? Yeah. Do I miss talking about my feelings to other fat dudes? Yeah. Like, do I miss fucking late practices, getting verbally assaulted by another coach? No, dude. Do I
Yeah.
miss
What was,
fucking?
what was the most fucked up thing a coach ever said to you?
I think my sophomore year, freshman year, I got hurt. Sophomore year, they were like, "Oh, this kid has potential," and I was just like laughing and like farting on the sidelines. They were like, "We need you to try, dude. Like, just at least put in like a little effort." And I never did, and I was always like fucking around with this one kid. And we were like pissing ourselves laughing. So my junior year was like my last shot to like finally prove myself. And I think we ran the same play like 8 times in a row, and I kept making the same mistake.
What was the play? Is it in
It
practice?
was
Is it in
like-
practice? Are you in practice?
Yeah, I was on the varsity offensive line.
Yeah. Gotta tackle or center.
I was playing left tackle at the time. They were trying me out at left
It's
tackle.
a-
Very important.
Yeah, yeah. One of the most important positions in football.
So like I missed my blocking assignment probably 5 times in a row.
Do you remember what the assignment was?
No, it was probably something super simple.
Yeah.
And then I think after like the 5th time, my coach was like, he literally just was like, "You lazy piece of fucking shit." he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's like the 6th time we've ran this play.
Yeah.
And then he started making fun of me. He was like, "Oh, I'm fucking John. I don't say shit. I just mumble fucking shit." all the time."
Whoa, huh?
Dude, the coach ripped me a new one, dude. And
In front of everybody?
in front of everyone, dude, in front of the entire huddle, dude. And I remember like my face, like I just remember heating up. And he was just like, "Fuck yourself, like go on Scout D." So I immediately just took a cap from Scout D, played defensive end across the kid who filled in for me. Literally just like tossed him, like leveled like 3 kids.
Yeah. Started showing effort.
Literally just like went ape shit, and he was just like, "I don't understand you."
Yeah.
He was like, "Why can't you just do that?" Like, you know what I mean?
Was there a reason you couldn't? Or you just got pissed because of everything he said?
It was for sure, man. It was like one of those moments where like I was like, "Wow, dude, I'm so lazy."
Yeah.
Like, that's a good way to like.
Do you think he was right in the shit?
He was right.
Yeah.
I'm happy he did it.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't do that, there's a good chance I'd be on the sidelines for like the next 2 years, just like ripping ass and filling water bottles.
Did you miss farting and laughing on the sidelines though?
No, because the kid I was with was a fucking idiot. Like he didn't progress at all.
Yeah.
He ended up like being super depressed, man. Like getting taken out of like JV games.
Yeah.
So it's like if that didn't happen, dude, it's like everyone has that moment though, dude, where someone tells you what you don't want to hear, and you're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
You're
See,
kinda
I don't
right.
think I ever had that in sports, but I've had acting teachers and comedians and things like that give me that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So that's like I think that's probably a part of why I never enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, it's like in comedy if someone's like, "Hey man, like the only reason that joke did good is because you brought people out."
But I
Like,
also didn't want to do it at the time. Like I remember when I signed up for freshman football, like immediately I was like, "Why the fuck did I do that? I don't want to do this. I want to fuck around with my friends."
I think everyone did that, man.
Yeah.
When you're that young, like nothing besides doing stupid
Like I remember the
shit.
summer ended, and I remember like I was like, dude, I gotta fucking like there was still like a week or 2 left of the summer before school started. And I'm like, why am
Yeah.
I fucking doing this? I remember like the first day I went to like tryouts for football. They weren't even tryouts. Everyone made the team. They just worked you as hard as you possibly ever could in your life. And it was just like why aren't I just like fucking around with like my friends right now? You know what I mean? Like why am I doing this? I'm not enjoying any of this shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to quit because I'm like, well, I'm not a fucking pussy. I'm not gonna quit. You know.
I think you just learn a lot about yourself, man. Like when you do stuff you don't want to do, it's like,
Yeah, I learned when I did it, I didn't have to do this. It's America.
yeah. I mean, you kind of took the smart way out, I guess, of just being like, you know, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
But I think the important thing is to like at least try it.
Yeah. I'm glad I tried it in the sense of
Yeah,
like I
like,
knew I didn't like it.
You did the right thing by trying it and then being like, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
If you were just like immediately like, this isn't for me without
Yeah.
even trying, then you're kind of like a pussy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not taking any risk. Like you can't like you gotta risk to jump.
Yeah, you got to rip it, dude. For sure.
Yes, sir.
But that is amazing, dude, that like you didn't enjoy it and like
I was good at certain shit too. Like I said, I can throw a I remember one time in practice too, the coaches, they saw me throwing the ball like before practice and they're like, why? Like, I'm like, well, I'm playing tight end and whatever. They're like, we want to work in a play for you to do some kind of pass, like a double pass or something like that. And I'm like, I could have stayed on them and been like, oh, let's do that. But I was like,
yeah.
I don't fucking care. By then it was like the season was like already over and I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to like be done with this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, if you want it so much, I'm like, just fucking, you guys know how far I could throw a fucking football. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like when did like acting come into play though? When were you like 'cause you
But
said,
not till like my senior year of high school.
I mean,
I
that's
fucked
pretty
off.
early.
I was like, I partied. I drank so much in high school.
Yeah.
I just always partied. And I was like very social like that in high school. And then like, I remember like my first day of senior year, I fucking went, the first thing on my schedule said improv. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck this is. And it was an improv class in my high school. I'm like, and then I immediately had so much fun. I remember telling my teacher, Mr. Carey, shout out to him at Peabody High. He was like, I was like, dude, I want to do the drama thing too. And it wasn't on my schedule at the time. He's like, yeah, I could put you in the drama class if you want.
Yeah.
And he did. So then instead of having to do some fucking stupid fucking whatever, I don't know, cooking class or something random. I don't know what, it wouldn't have been like math. It was like some kind of special class, you know, a fucking, what they call them, exploratories or whatever. I did that shit.
Dude, can you explain improv to me? I'm not sure I understand. Like,
Just like yes and have fun. It's kind of like the conversation we're having right now. That I'm not saying we're improving right now, but it's just like performative calculation of, it doesn't even have to be comedic behavior, but that's how I look at it. Where
Yeah.
it's like you just see where, I would say that's a good way to put it, a comedic like exploration of behavior. I don't know. I don't really,
Yeah,
I
like-
love it. It's my favorite thing in the, I love improv. So
you have
much.
to like stay within the
Saved my
boundaries
life.
though, right? Like,
Sometimes there's no boundaries though. That's the beautiful
yeah,
part
but dude,
about
if
it.
like if it's me and you on stage and I like
Yeah, there's rules and there's like an etiquette
Yeah.
and stuff like that. There's
like
definitely
rules and
that.
regulations,
I wouldn't call it like regulations.
when would they call like a technical foul? Like when would they call a timeout?
It's more so just not like obeying the format. It's just like you to do stand-up comedy, you have to have a stage and a microphone, or at least a microphone. You don't have to have like a raised stage, but you have to have a place where people are looking.
Yeah.
It's like in improv, you just have to have those two people interlocked, on the same page. You know? The fuck are you laughing at?
I imagined us on stage.
Doing what?
Because, like, who takes the, like, dude, so say we're doing improv, I take the lead, I put my fucking shirt over my head, and I just start throwing fucking haymakers at the air. You have to follow that, right?
I don't have to, but like maybe you're like a retarded kid at an airport who's afraid of flying, and I'm
Yeah.
like a first-time dad, and like,
Yeah.
or like
Is that how you would roll with it?
that's probably would be my approach. I would
Yeah.
do it that it's some type of behavior thing, and I'm in the power position, because
Yeah.
immediately when people act crazy like that, it's like no, I'm taking
Yeah.
control right there. So I think that's what I would do.
Hell yeah. Did
Even
you
if
learn
you're,
that from improv?
huh?
Did you learn that from improv?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, shit.
Just doing stuff like. Improv is the best thing. Getting involved in improv.
Does that help you with crowd work at all?
Yeah, I guess so. It just helped with life. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it just like helps with stuff. It helped me like get a schedule is what it did. Cause like then even after high school, I wasn't doing it for a few years, and then I was like just fucking around.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, all I'm doing is like getting drunk and making money. Don't get me wrong, I'm making money and getting drunk. And then I'm like, oh, let me do improv. The next thing I know, I was doing it like 4 nights a week,
What was like your favorite part about it?
doing whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
Improv. Have you ever done an improv class?
No.
We should go to a jam one of these days.
You can just show up.
Yeah,
I think I saw one at a skew in Providence.
Probably, yeah. They probably. I think they do have them down there.
It was just like this chick on stage. She had like a fake mustache on. She was wearing
Mm-hmm.
a yellow dress. I didn't really like understand what was going on.
They're fun, dude. They rule. Shame on me because I haven't been in a while, but it's a fucking good time.
I just don't want to like disrespect anyone, dude. Like
No,
I
you
want
won't,
to take it
bro.
out of proportion.
No. You should, as a comedian, you should do it. I tell people all the time they should do it.
Yeah.
Some people want it to happen. Some people wish would happen, and others make it happen. Michael Jordan. Got Michael Jordan. We got Tupac, AC/DC, Muhammad Ali. Not Cassius Clay. It was Muhammad Ali when that picture was taken. Fogel, and a fucking bench or something. A fucking pier.
Dude, all that's from like the bargain outlets.
Yeah. Even the AC/DC thing?
Oh no, that was from
That's a
from,
nice
like,
poster.
it's from Amazon or something like that.
That's a nice poster. How much it cost to frame that and shit? That's what I gotta get. I gotta get a nice movie poster for my house.
Dude, you got to get the poster and then you got the frame separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just dropped off a piece. I gotta pick it up tomorrow from the framing place. Got a nice piece of artwork, a gift from a friend.
You a big furniture guy, dude? I feel like you're always putting shit up that's like,
Yeah, I'm always trying to. Yo, anyone watching this right now, straight up, if you need anything, clothes, furniture, like literally anything, you need errands run. I don't mean to cut a promo right now, but I kind of need to. You know what I mean? I like need to. Yo, Ryan O'Toole at It's Ryan O'Toole. I'm gonna give all my promotional shit out at the end, but yeah, I sell furniture. I have a beautiful designer chair, by the way. I'll send you a picture
is
of
this
it
on
tonight.
like Facebook Marketplace?
Sometimes, yeah, but
Yeah.
I have a beautiful designer chair that I'm just about ready to sell. It's like a $1,300 chair, so
Wow.
I gotta get rid of that for
How
the.
much are you marking it down?
I don't. I'll someone out there. I'll put pictures up on my Instagram. If someone wants for $300, it's theirs. Beautiful chair. It's like one of those. I forget what it's called, but it's a nice chair. I just never use it. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm a big furniture guy like that, but I need a couch. That's what I need. I don't have a fucking couch in my house.
You can just take that one, dude. All right.
Serious?
That would be funny though if you took it.
If you let me, that would be cool. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got some nice furniture. I can't believe. Is this really only $100?
Yeah, man. Just a theater chair, dude, on Amazon.
$100?
$100, dude.
I don't know if I believe you.
It's fucked up, man.
Do you got to put it together?
No, it's just 2 pieces, dude. Just fucking.
That's cool.
I'm getting a puppy soon.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind?
It's like an English bulldog.
A nice dog with a breathing problem.
Yeah. Dude, they just fucking chill all day.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
We gotta walk him and shit.
Yeah, like a few times a day.
Yeah.
You know how good that'll be for me, dude? Just like get out there and fucking breathe in some fresh air, man.
Why you stay inside a lot?
Yeah, it's getting
Really?
bad.
Why don't you go outside?
I mean, there's no like parks around here. There's like a few basketball courts down the road, but dude, it's all locked up.
Yeah.
Can't shoot some hoops.
You know, you don't like just like wandering around. You don't like just going on the train and not knowing where the fuck it goes and get off and walk around.
I do that with Mike's a lot.
Yeah.
Not like purposely. I would just go the wrong way and then like be like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
You should do that. You should just set out. That's like my favorite part of New York sometimes.
Just going by yourself.
Yeah, just wander around town.
Shit.
It's good.
Downtown, like where the
Wherever
crazy
the
stuff
fuck.
happens.
Just Manhattan.
Yeah. You like doing that by yourself?
When I moved here, especially, yeah, I still do it sometimes, but
What
especially
do you do?
when
You just
I
go to
moved here.
random stores? Or you
I
just
did it in
walk?
Boston, dude. We grew up as a kid, but I'd just take the red line.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'd go into Cambridge to let us out. Sometimes we'd go into Dorchester. Sometimes Braintree, Quincy, the blue line, orange line. We'd just take them like up to Alewife, Ashmont.
Just to get outside.
Just wander around and explore shit.
Yeah, it's good for your health, man.
Oh, it's the best. When you need to clear the mental, you can't be like, at least for me personally, but I love doing that shit. New York's hilarious too. I think New York, the thing I like, it's just when you walk around, I feel like it's just like walking around in Grand Theft Auto. That's what I equate it to.
Yeah.
It's like Grand Theft Auto 3. Just wandering around where I'm like, oh, I know this. Like,
Yeah,
some lunatics everywhere.
yeah. All right, dude. Well, it's been an hour, man.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah. Almost an hour.
It's been an hour.
55 minutes.
I feel like we've been sitting here for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Did that go by fast for you?
Yeah. Always does, man.
Yeah, fucking.
It's the
flew.
chairs, dude. I'm telling you.
I think I might buy these, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I might just turn my house into a full podcast studio, like
Just rent it out.
this week.
You have a podcast, right?
Yeah, Ryan O'Toole podcast. New episode tonight. When's this coming out? Just fucking follow my Instagram at It's Ryan O'Toole. There's a link on there with all my shit. And I'm serious about the jobs. And I'm also, this is gonna come out in like the next week or so, right?
Yeah.
I'm renting my apartment out. Contact me. A very nice studio apartment. Also, anything. I have literally any type of service right now. Okay, that's what I have right now. So let me know on there, right?
Yeah. Well, dude, I'll show you my shit, man. But thanks for coming on, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, dude.